And in the studio, we have the chairman of the EFF. And we just want to find out from him the feeling of the achievements that the province has achieved today and celebrating top 100 students. Chairman, first of all, welcome to the community radio stations in the Free State, and your thoughts on the celebrations that we're having in the province.
Well, thank you very much for speaking to us this morning. We first would like to extend a word of congratulations to a class of 2024. We think they have outdone themselves. And parents, teachers, and everyone who has contributed under very serious constraints. We've been throughout the country, throughout the province. We touched base with serious schools where there were challenges. I mean, just yesterday, a day before, we were in Harip, and that's where we realized that in Kopanon there's a school where there was no water. There's not been water for the past 5 years, but that school has reached something like 97%. And there are serious challenges in terms of infrastructure, but these kids have made us proud as a province. We, however, are very worried about the number of bachelors, which speaks to a fact that your child is likely to pass and make it through matric in Free State, but your child is not as likely to go to institutions of higher learning in the Free State. It would also mean that institutions of higher learning in the Free State are not likely to admit learners who are from Free State schools because they did not have that higher number of bachelors. So I think you would know challenges that of spaces and all of that. So we're very worried about that fact as well, let alone issues of finance and poverty and economic status of same learners in the Free State.
Since you touched on it, according to you, what do you think would be, best for the province? We are in 2025 now. We started with matrics in 2025. To make sure that in the future, these challenges that you're talking about are not happening, what do you think is an action that should be put in place?
Well, I think we have rough discussions with MECs as members of portfolios, where I chair that portfolio committee at the level of the legislature in the Free State. I think serious challenges that they're going through are budgetary cuts, and they are unable, let's speak of infrastructure to start with. They are unable to meet the demands of infrastructure in the Free State, because in the same school where I spoke of, where we had challenge of water, they also had a challenge of asbestos classes. And that school, shame, they are trying their best, but if you are not assisted with infrastructure, of course, it's a problem. So budgetary cuts in the Free State are a serious problem, and I don't know how would they find it making sense for us to have so many sponsors when we're about to celebrate, but same sponsors when we are in the process of teaching and learning are nowhere to be found. So I think the same sponsors must come to the party and at least assist the black disenfranchised child to at least be at this point, even if we don't celebrate them, but we must learn to assist them to get through the process of learning.
As we conclude, your message to the class of 2025?
Well, we wish them very well. We hope they get space. In case they don't get space, we have a Sfunda Genkani campaign here where we want to push all who deserves to be in the institutions of higher learning. We can't have a black child standing outside and a white child whose father has robbed us of land and all of that, being given opportunities to be here and study. That would also give them a mileage to be at least equal partners in contribution of economy in South Africa.